In time, you know what it's like to lose, to feel desperately that you're right, and to fail all the same. Hi guys! I think with that intro you know what I will be talking about today, so that's the day I'll do my comprehensive review on Avengers Infinity War. I was on the movie Wednesday while I was in France. I saw it a second time on Friday. I really love that movie. I think it's the best MCU movie ever. It's hard because Avengers 1 and Iron Man 1 are like, you know, in my heart for beginning all that. But this movie is just another level. This movie is very lucky in a way that they didn't have to spend time or to lose time to explain to us stuff. I mean, we know already the character, we know the story, we know the timeline. They don't have to introduce anything, so except Thanos. Thanos is the only one that they have to introduce to us, even though we saw him already in few other movies, like in Avengers 1 or like in the Guardian of the Galaxy. But the way they do it, I mean, it's a Thanos movie. We all knew it will be a Thanos movie and not really an Avengers movie. We all knew that the movie will be centered on Thanos, and it's so well done. OMG, it's so well done. At some point in the movie, you're really wondering if Thanos is right or wrong. I mean, he's wrong, definitely. You don't kill people, but his motivation are quite understandable, you know. Killing people won't resolve the problem. You think that killing people will resolve the problem, but it won't. Anyway, and the way the movie is done is amazing. I mean, the starting of the movie also, it will be spoiler, full of spoiler. I won't do a part without spoiler because I think it's useless anyway. And if you didn't see the movie, just stop the video now and then go to see the movie and then come back to that video. But yeah, the beginning of the movie it's just saying to you, Thanos is freaking strong. I mean, he is just crushing gods like that. I mean, the way he's having the head of Thor in his hand, and he has only one stone. You'll tell me, yes, but he has an Infinity Stone. He has only one freaking stone only, and he's crushing Thor like that. He's killing Loki so easily. I mean, it's just, you know, you have to understand that that's what I think Doctor Strange is seeing in his vision. I mean, when he's trying to see all the alternate future that cannot be, Thanos is freaking stronger than them, even without Infinity Stone. I mean, the Infinity Stone is just to make him be able of realizing his goal with the clap of his finger. But even without that, he could do it. It will take him years because he already started. He's going world by one world. And he's doing it, so he could even do it because that guy is freaking strong. He's freaking stronger than any of the Avengers, even though by being a group they're trying to compete with him, but with the power is more powerful than them. And that's what the first part of the movie, the first 5 minutes of the movie, 5-10 minutes of the movie is telling you. Thanos is just having a one-by-one fight with Hulk. I mean, I know in the MCU doesn't respect exactly what the comics is, but in the comics, Hulk is the most powerful hero. He can survive to basically anything, and he's having like a fight with Thanos, and he's defeated so easily. That's the reason why Hulk doesn't want to come back for the rest of the movie. And even though I heard that some people didn't like that, I thought it was smart. It was smart to show that even Hulk is scared about Thanos. Hulk doesn't want... I mean, at some point, if Bruce was on the edge of dying, he will have shown up because he can't let Bruce die. Because if Bruce dies, then Hulk dies. But he doesn't want to come back because he's scared. He's freaking scared of Thanos. I mean, Thanos is freaking strong. So in the first 10 minutes of the movie, you know already Thanos will win. There is no other way. And we knew that. I mean, when you look at all the theory video, I mean, I was pretty sure. I mean, for me, I thought that the movie will stop when he clapped his finger. The fact that it continued a bit after, I was happy. The way they did it was amazing, and the way they broke the duo, like Rocket Raccoon and Groot and Winter Soldier, White Wolf, White Wolf and Cap and all that. And it was very, very nice and very well done. I mean, I'm not even talking about Tony and Spider-Man. Anyway, we'll go to that later on. I'm trying to focus. So yeah, the first 10 minutes of the movie show you how strong is Thanos and how hopeless will be their quest anyway, because the guy is strong, the guy has one goal in his head, and he's going straight line to that goal. It's unstoppable. So he's gaining the 2 stones quite easily. We don't even see the first stone. He just like decimates Xandar out of the screen, so we don't even see it. Then he gets the second stone through Loki. The death of Loki is very powerful. The death of Heimdall also was very powerful. I didn't know how we will see it, and I like the fact that Heimdall was the one that invoked the Bifrost for Hulk to go to Earth. I didn't see that coming, and I really appreciate that. And then Hulk coming on Earth like Silver Surfer would do in the comics, and say Thanos is coming, and Doctor Strange and Wong looking at themselves like, who? That was like very nice. Yeah, I heard also that some people say that the humor in the movie was a bit too much and was underrating some scene. I don't think so. I think I mean, I'm probably subjective. I'm trying to be objective as much as I can, but I really thought good mix between sad, happy, humor, and danger. I mean, during the movie, I kept doing that, you know, like yes, they will win, no, they won't win, oh, I'm sad, oh, I'm happy, oh, I'm laughing, you know. It was, I think, a very subtle mixed, and it really, I mean, it worked well for me. I don't know how it worked for you guys. Please let me know in the comment. I really want to interact with you on that, but for me, it was very well measured. The humor, it's Marvel. I mean, you can't have a Marvel movie without those touch of humor everywhere. I'll try to go straight to the plot, because I'll keep doing back and forth like that if I keep going like that. The full, if you look at my theory video, the full charm of the movie, I added more or less. I didn't have the last part, but nobody had the last part because we couldn't know. But till Thor get his Stormbreaker and the Battle of Wakanda and the Battle of on Titan, we had it. I mean, and I was very happy because I said Spider-Man will die, because there is no way they would make Tony die on that movie. We'll see in Avengers 4. I hope they won't, but I mean, Tony is very important to the movie, and he had to see people that he loved die to be even more important in the next one. So I knew Spider-Man would die, and every single, I think, actor in that movie were perfect, and the reason why they were perfect is because they know their characters since so many years. I mean, it's not a movie where they throw at them a script of a character that they have to take, you know. They know their character, they already play that character. Are so on time, so accurate. That made the movie also amazing. I mean, the rhythm of the movie, everything is amazing, and the performance of the actor is just mind-blowing. Then we have the scene between Tony and Pepper, which is a very cute scene. I mean, I really like Tony and Pepper together. I know some people don't, but I do like it. It's very nice and very showing you that even though Tony is still freaking scared about what can happen, because he's saying, I'm doing that, I'm putting this new chess piece because I want to protect us. You want to protect them against what? Against something. He's still very scared since Avengers 1. Since he saw aliens, he knows aliens can come back. He knows that they are not the only one in the universe and that Earth can be in danger anytime. So this scene shows you that he's still very aware of that.
Nothing's been the same since New York. Gods, aliens, other dimensions. I'm just a man in a can. Threat is imminent.
And he is really scared for a reason. I mean, even Thanos is telling him, when he's calling him Stark, and Tony is telling him, you know me, and he's like, yeah, you're not the only one cursed with knowledge. So even Thanos knows that Tony is the most aware of all of them. He is cursed with knowledge. He knows, I mean, he is not blind. He knows that if aliens came one on Earth, they will come back, and Earth is in danger. So he is scared. Some people say that he's having like a post-traumatic, you know, stress, but I think it's not only that. He knows something is coming, and he was right. See how he is when he arrives in Doctor Strange, house. I mean, his worst fear ever came to reality. He was not crazy, he was not mad, he's just as Thanos told him, he's cursed with knowledge. But even though he's still also ready to try to evolve even more and to do a family and all that, which which also a very big change. I mean Tony Stark and all of them actually, not only Tony Stark, but Tony Stark, Captain, and Thor, I think are and most of them are the character that evolved the most during the MCU. When you look at Tony Stark in the first Iron Man, before even he went to Afghanistan, and you look at the Tony Stark of Infinity War, it's just so not the same. Exactly the same for Captain America. Oh my god, if you look at Captain America in the first Captain America, and you look at Captain America now in Infinity War, even Thor was just like a god's son, and he knew he will lead Asgard and all that, and now he's alone. He doesn't have a mother, he doesn't have father, he doesn't have brother, neither he has friends. I mean, he's completely lost, and most of his people are dead. So yeah, it's a 10 years building up of story. That's what make Infinity War even more powerful. And the encounter between Doctor Strange and Tony Stark is very nice, and I really like that dynamic. I like the dynamic of them till the end, the way Tony Stark and Peter Parker save Doctor Strange, and the way he's telling, okay, you saved me, but I'm not sure I would save you, and then how it evolved till the end, till Doctor Strange finally saved the life of Tony Stark. We'll come back to that, because I don't think so he saved the life of Tony Stark only because he liked Tony Stark. It's much more complicated than that, but I like the way the dynamic evolved during these few hours of the movie, because the movie doesn't set in a long time, and I don't know if you noticed, it's just, the movie is 2 hours 30, but in real time it's like what? A day, maybe a morning, an afternoon, a day, not more than few hours. I mean, so it's very quick. Thanos get all the stone in a very, very quick way. When he starts it, I mean, he get them, all of them, in less than a day. So yeah, so this dynamic was very nice. The dynamic between Peter Parker and Tony Stark is also very good. It started in Civil War. It was deepened more in Homecoming, and it's just going to this climax here in Infinity War. And then the encounter with the Guardian of the Galaxy was, I think, amazing. And Star-Lord is just Star-Lord. I mean, the encounter between Star-Lord and Tony Stark is very nice, because I think Tony Stark is making a lot of fun of Star-Lord, but Star-Lord doesn't understand most of the second degree of Tony Stark, so that's quite fun. And then, yeah, before coming to that, the Guardian encounter Thor first. The pirate angel really make an effect, I think, on the Guardian of the Galaxy. The way they split up into two groups was nice. I knew they will split up. We all knew they will split up into two groups, but it's well done. The quest of Thor on Nivaldir was very nice. I was very happy to see that the rumor about the fact that the dwarf of Nivaldir will be Peter Dinklage. I was very happy to see him in that role, and he did it well. I really like the fact that the dwarf was the one to create the Infinity Gauntlet of Thanos. The axe is nice. I don't like the name, but I didn't like the name already in the comics, so I don't like it's the same name in the movie, but I like it. I like Mjolnir much more than Stormbreaker. Really? Stormbreaker? Anyway, so all this quest is very nice. I mean, all the quest of all the group of superheroes that we had was very nice. I mean, I think the one that surprised me the most was actually Wanda and Vision. Oh my god, that was mind-blowing for me. Wanda was not one of my Scarlet Witch is not one of my favorite hero at all. It's even the contrary. I don't like her that much. I didn't really click with her in Ultron, and I didn't like her that much in Civil War neither. When I saw the trailer and I saw that Vision and Scarlet Witch will have a thing, I was like, I think I won't buy it. I think I won't be into it. And I was deeply into it. Oh my god! The performance of the actor was mind-blowing. All their scene together was amazing. The appearance of Captain America, the beard Captain America in Edinburgh is just... my god. I think I still have goosebumps about it. I mean, the way he arrived, putting the music with it was just like, wow, that's Captain America coming. Scarlett Johansson is just... amazing again in her character, and I can't wait for the Black Widow movie if they do like the full movie on her, because she really deserves it. Then their quest to the Wakanda was the way they go to Wakanda to try to remove the stone in the forehead of Vision is very nice. I was not very... I mean, I like Shuri as a character. I love her a lot in Black Panther. I was a bit not very happy with the few minutes she had on screen in Infinity War. She was a bit, for me, arrogant, and I didn't like that so much. I like her. I think she's smart. But she was just a bit arrogant, and I didn't like that a lot. The full fight in Wakanda was, I think, very well done, and the end scene, oh my god, the way Peter Parker is disappearing, it's very heartbreaking. I mean, I couldn't I mean, I think I cried 3 times in that movie, or at least I shed tears 3 times in that movie at the death of Gamora. It was very hard already when they are nowhere, and Thanos is playing with the reality. He's asking Star-Lord to kill her. That was very very sad and very emotional, and I like the fact that Thanos is saying I like him, like a father would say to his daughter when his daughter is bringing the first boyfriend or something like that. That was very clever. Then the death of Vision, I mean the double death of Vision was very sad. As I say again, I thought I will not buy that relationship between him and Scarlet Witch, but I went into it very easily. The actor did a very good job on that, and I'm impressed by Scarlet Witch, because it was not a character that I liked a lot before, and now I'm very into her. And the way he died the first time was already very sad, and the way he dies the second time is just heartbreaking, and the way you see his dead body on the floor with no more shining, and it's just gray, it's just a shade of gray, it's just like it was very, very hard. And then the death of Peter, I mean the death or the disappearing of Peter was something. The way he's saying sorry Mr. Stark, the way he's saying I'm not feeling so well, and he's saying he doesn't want to die, and he wants help, and he's saying his stories. Look, I even think about that. I see the scene again in front of my eyes, and the tears are coming. So we know, I mean, we know that they will probably come back. They will come back. There is no way they kill forever Spider-Man or Black Panther or even the Guardian of Galaxy. But even though we know they will come back, the way that's how the movie works, because we know they will come back. We know it's not for forever. But even though we still are into it, and we're still very touched by every single scene. So that was a very smart movie. About the future, what will happen in Avengers 4, because that's the question now, what's next? So I think we all understood that Doctor Strange saw all the possible alternate future, and only in one they won. So I think if he gave the time stone to Thanos, it's not for saving Tony Stark's life. Oh yes, he wanted to save Tony Stark's life, but because for a purpose. He wanted to save Tony Stark's life, because I think it's the only alternate future in which they will win. If Tony Stark die on Titan, then they have no possibility to win. I think it's very important for Tony Stark to survive. I think that Doctor Strange probably saw that there is no way they can avoid Thanos to get all the stone without all dying. Because the thing is that you have to understand, I mean, that's my point of view, you have to understand that Thanos is freaking strong. He has 2 stones very easily. On Nowhere, he gets the 3rd stone very easily. When he gets on Titan, he already have 4 stones, because he get the Mind Stone through Gamora. By the way, I liked it. I liked the fact that the Mind Stone was somewhere we didn't know, and that it was a new thing. And oh my god, Red Skull was there. Oh my god, I don't know. I was not spoiled, so I didn't know about Red Skull being there. But I really liked the fact that he was there, and I was like, I was like, yeah, that was very nice. I liked all that. I was happy that the Mind Stone was not linked to anything we knew already. The fact that it was linked to Gamora was very, very smart, and the fact that Gamora was the only one to know where was the Mind Stone, I liked it. It was very nice. When Thanos arrived on Titan, he already had 4 stones. There is no way they could stop him. There is no freaking way. The way they tried to stop him was good. I think people are pissed at Star-Lord because they think that Star-Lord was the one to make the plan fail. It's true, but there is no way Doctor Strange didn't know about that. There is no way they would win on Titan. So the only, I think, scenario where they win, it's Thanos getting all the stone, Thanos clapping his finger, then you see it at the end of the movie. Thanos is at peace. He is on a new planet. It seems like he's starting a new life. You think that the purpose of his life is done. He's fulfilled. You think that his destiny was fulfilled, and that he can start everything, you know, new. And that's when he's the most vulnerable, because he thinks he's done. He thinks nothing can change that. So that's the only scenario, I think, where they can win against him, where they can do something against him. So Doctor Strange knew that, and he knew that Tony Stark has to survive than that, because I'm pretty sure Tony Stark will be very important. I don't know, by the way, we don't know if Shuri survived or not. We know that Bruce did survive. We know Tony Stark survived. If Shuri survived, I'm pretty sure the 3 of them with the new Ant-Man, we will see the new Ant-Man in the Wasp in few weeks. And I think with these 3 guys, plus the technology that we will discover in Ant-Man in the Wasp, we will be able to go back in time. And we saw all those pictures of Avengers 4 set when they all wear the old costumes, so they definitely go back in time, and they definitely will try to stop Thanos even before he starts to get the stone, because they will all go back to their old costume of Avengers 1. What I liked a lot also at the end of that movie is that if you look at it, who stays? I mean, after the clap his finger, you have almost only the heroes that was there in Avenger 1. It means that we will get a reunion of Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Iron Man, Hawkeye, Black Widow. We will have our whole team, and I think it's very nice. They will close an arc. They will close, you know, all this arc, phase 1, 2, 3. That the way they will close that movie, it's a reunion of the 6 first Avengers, and they'll try to work together to be able to defeat Thanos and to reverse the event. And I really think it's very nice, and I'm pretty sure at the end of Avengers 4 they'll be able to bring back everyone, and then we'll get a phase 4 with the new superhero, with Black Panther, the Guardian of the Galaxy and everything, and they'll keep going like that. And then we will see again Hawkeye. So Hawkeye was actually not in that movie. Yeah? Hawkeye was not at all in that movie. I was sad. I thought that, you know, I thought that at the end, when we saw the house, before we thought that Thanos was the one inside, I thought it was Hawkeye there with his family, and that he will wake up with his family that all disappear, and then he became very, very mad, and then go back to fight. Or at least I thought we will have a preview of that to tease us that Hawkeye will be back in the other one. But no, Hawkeye and Ant-Man were absolutely not in that movie, like 0 second of screen. By the way, Jon Favreau also was not there. I mean, I thought that we will see him, because there were like some pictures that were released on the set where Jon Favreau was there on the park with Gwyneth Paltrow and Robert Downey Jr. But he didn't appear, so I don't know if it was cut at the editing or not. Anyway, so the end with Nick Fury, you know, and Maria Hill disappearing, and Nick Fury that even though he's dying, he can say his mother. I liked it. It was very, very nice. And so yeah, when they start the red code, and then they call Captain Marvel, because I don't know if you guys realize, but that was the symbol of Captain Marvel. So they're just calling Captain Marvel to help. So we know that in Avengers 4 we will see Hawkeye back. We will see Ant-Man anyway. We will see Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel. The big question mark is that are we going to see Adam Warlock? That's a question, because they tease us Adam Warlock in Guardian of the Galaxy, but still is not there, and Adam Warlock is a very important character in the comics for them to defeat Thanos. So that is him in the Guardian. So he has to come at some point. They cannot just tease something and then the guy is never showing up. That would be weird. So I think this guy will come in Avengers 4. And I don't know if we'll get to see the Defender or not in Avengers 4. Some people say that, I mean, it was said that no. I think Marvel MCU said that no, we won't see them, but we never know. They maybe say we won't see them and then we will see them. As they say, like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but they say that in Venom we won't see Peter Parker, but apparently Tom Holland was on the set of Venom for 2 days. So it's more likely that we will see Peter Parker in Venom. So yeah, we never know. So it's a big question mark on what will happen after, but I think it's full of possibilities. I mean, this year, this one full year that's coming before Avengers 4 will be a year of theory, a year of thinking and wondering what will happen in Avengers 4. So anyway, we're on Infinity War review. I won't keep you going for so long. My personal opinion on that movie is that I really loved that movie. There is few things you can say, but really, I mean, that project, 10 years of movie to reach that movie, I mean, I'm okay, I'm buying it. It's nice. It was nice. I enjoyed it, and everything was to the point. So I really like that movie, and as I say, I think it's one of my favorite movie of all time now. And so please let me know yourself what you thought. Tell me in the comment. Please interact with me. That's what I like, guys. That's why I'm doing those kind of videos. It's to talk with you, to know what you think. And by the way, I wanted to say that, do you remember that small video I did about who's holding Drax on when I thought that it could be Loki? I was too quick to think it could be Loki, but I wanted so much Loki to survive. And even though I knew he would die, but actually nobody is holding the Drax. Everyone was wrong. Nobody was holding Drax. He was just standing up. I don't know if you noticed, guys, because Mantis just make him sleep, and then when Gamora, when Thanos is bringing the reality back to what it is, Drax is actually standing up. So at the plan that we saw was just him standing up and not being held by anyone. So I was wrong, but you were wrong, guys, also too. Everyone was wrong on that one. So yeah, so that was a funny thing. And yeah, I mean, doing theory and talking about Avengers is really something I liked a lot. So please interact with me. I'll try to do a video on Venom soon, because I'm really also eager to see that movie. And then I'll try to do some reaction to the movie that will come, like Ant-Man, Jurassic Park World, and all that. Jurassic Park World 2, by the way. There is so many blockbusters that are coming up in the few weeks now, and they are all nice. But I think Avengers Infinity War put the level there. I mean, it will be very hard to reach that level of perfection. And the reason why is simple. Every single actor in that movie knew the character since few movies. I mean, except Thanos, who was right new, but the way they developed Thanos was amazing. I mean, at some point you feel for Thanos, you're sad for Thanos, and you even think that the reason why he's doing what he's doing is, it's not that stupid. I mean, the way you want to do it, it's stupid. You don't kill people, you don't do genocide, but what he says is not that stupid, and he wants to kill people randomly. He doesn't want to keep the rich one, he doesn't want to keep the smart one. No, he wants to do it in a pure random way, because he wants to save the humanity. So if his goal is pure, but the way he wants to do it is so bad, you just don't kill people, but you feel for him, because you're like, my God, this guy he doesn't have a goal like a mad guy, like, yeah, I just want to kill everyone because I want to kill everyone because I'm a bad guy. That's not that. You want to kill people because you think that by killing people, it will make the people that stay even happier. It's crazy, but they succeed in a way that you feel for him and you understand his quest. I mean, that was very smart, I think, in the way they present Thanos. And that's why this movie also is such a success, you know. So yeah, I mean, tell me what you think, and for now, just read comics, watch movies, and see you soon.